So this is my second video about this topic. Wanted to go ahead in this one and show you the trailer I was talking about. I didn't connect it. I just connected the electrical harness. But I bought this trailer when they were doing all of the SBA loans for businesses and whatnot, and exclusively or explicitly stated that you needed to purchase something for your business. And I was like, well, I am going to purchase something for my business. Multi-use, of course, but definitely, in case they ever asked me any questions, I could point to this. It was expensive, about $10K at the time, because it was the pandemic prices, but this is how my setup looks. It's pretty clean. The truck stays level when everything is hooked up. It's got its own braking system. The truck just so happened to come with the little doohickey that allows you to turn up the braking, turn it up and turn it down. Now, this is something that I'm showing you because this is going to go into that part of the story where I had an issue with the contractor. So I wanted to show you the trailer to give you some sort of backstory as we get into talking about the wall itself. Let me go ahead, shut this on down. I'm gonna leave here pretty soon, so I'm gonna need to put my little sun visor in and all that. Smells really good in here, by the way. All right, let's get to the wall. Okay, so I'm gonna show you everything in order. That way you'll understand how I was able to make this happen due to necessity. First wall on here, I hired a contractor to do. He did it. He did it in about a week and a half. So this was the first wall. It was all rotten. There was a big tree that came crashing in, tore all that up. There was trees growing in it. We got that squared away. I got the roof on first, then the wall. So he did this wall. I'll put that door in. There we go. Probably the next year. And then he did this wall, except he didn't actually do it. He hired some of his hombres to come and do it. And I sit there looking at that camera and watch them for hours on my while I'm in the truck, and they knocked this one out. I bought that window, very expensive. So let me get the keys so I can go in. So those are the two walls that they did. In my previous videos, you'll see a lot of this information is in there that gives clues to how all of this came to be. Before we do that though, this wall, it didn't need anything but new sheathing. So me, my uncle, my cousin, some other people, we went on ahead and did that, framed that window in. Oh, the contractor did do this too. He put in the French doors. I did the soffit because I don't know why he didn't do the soffit. It was rotten, but he did do the wall and the French doors. I put the lights up myself. I'm not going to tell you where I got those, so no need to ask. But this wall, we resheathed it. Had an issue with getting people to come back to do the gable, so my neighbor next door, he came and he helped me do the gable. He does siding. He was very efficient. And then we finished that, both these sides at the same time. I crafted that door for the crawl space, big ass crawl space, I know. So that's that, right? And everything was chugging along just fine. I was feeling good, but trucking kind of went down a dark path, and it still hasn't completely emerged from that path where rates are in the toilet. But I had a lot of time to come in here and look at his work and then compare it to what I'd see carpenters do on YouTube. And so I would look. Oh, I did the floor too. It's not finished, as you can probably tell, but it was something I needed to do before I could finish this floor to make sure it was all even and everything was good. And that's that wall back there. Now we can start working on that floor. But I sat and watched his work, the contractor, his work on that wall. When he finished this wall, I sat and I just would stare at it, for like 30 minutes, just really looking at it, seeing how they did what they did and how they put it together. So, like I said, this wall needed to be done. And the contractor who did the rear wall and had his hombre do this wall, he got wise with me. There was a tree out here that's since been cut. You could probably see the stump right down there. And you see that trailer? Yeah, he wanted that trailer. And I will admit, I did tell him I'd think about it, but I didn't say I would absolutely do it. I said I'd think about it. He was like, yeah, we could cut your tree down, and we could also do the wall off of the trailer, and you just paid for supplies. So I'm like, let me think about that. Considering it was SBA money, but you still have to pay that back, plus interest. And I wasn't using it. That's true. Because I didn't have a truck to pull it. So it's just sitting there as storage. And everybody around me, yeah, get rid of it, man. Get that house done. Get that house done. Go ahead and get that thing out of there. Let him have it. Talk to my brother, talk to my neighbor. This other cat around here kept asking me, man, what'd you buy that for? Why you buy that? Kept asking me. But I had a plan way before any of those guys started to try to interrupt and intercede. So I told the contractor, listen, I got the money, because I'd rather give you the money to build the wall than give you my trailer. Well, he started to spin me. Stopped answering calls. Met him up in Menards. He was walking with his buddy. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? You want to finish the last wall? What you want? Oh, take my number. Took his number. Okay, I'll come by and I'll give you an estimate tomorrow. All right, cool. Sat up here all day waiting. Tomorrow came and went. At this point, I'm like, I know what this is. Fuck it. He don't want to do it because he know he ain't getting the trailer. And this guy was calling me, hounding me, texting me. The trailer's getting rusty. You gotta hurry up and do something. How's it getting rusty? It's aluminum. The damn thing is the only thing on it that's steel and is the frame. All the other pieces of the damn thing are aluminum. And you know what it takes to rust aluminum? I don't know, but I don't think it rusts like that. So he didn't want to do the job. I was supposed to have this job done last year, 2024. Been telling people over and over, I'm about to get this done. I'm about to get this done. Never getting it done. And after a while, people stop believing that you'll ever get it done. Well, I made believers out of them. I did it myself. I sat here and I did a video It's probably 2 or 3 videos behind this one. Really going over what I thought I needed to do, the plan. It's kind of a ranty, not a ranty style video, but just my thoughts, putting it in digital form online. And you get to do a lot of thinking in those trucks. And that's what I spend a lot of time thinking about. There was a big hole down there. This is just a scrap piece of wood. I don't feel like moving it. But there was a big hole and the sill plate was rotten. We got that all with treated wood now, all fresh. Got those little anchor bolts in. Everything's good. Everything's nailed down tight. Floor joists are on top of that. That's why I hadn't done anything with the floor. I needed it to be somewhat pliable, so when I lifted it to slide those sill plates under there, I could do so without too much trouble. I'm over here doing the Indiana Jones thing. Only the penitent man shall pass. Anyway, so yeah, seen this one guy do a wall. He did it in sections and he framed it on the concrete. So basically bottom plate, cut and measure your studs, top plate, and he didn't put the blocking in. And then he put that board like that across diagonally after measuring diagonally each side to make sure it was square. He picked it up and he put it in the house. And I said, I can do that. And that's exactly what I did. 3 sections here, here, and here. Picked them up and put them in. And I still have the shoring post here. They need to come down, but I don't know. I just haven't taken them down yet. I had to use those to kind of hike everything up to be able to slide stuff in. Everything is 92 and 1/8. All the way across, everything, 92 and 1/8. Matches their previous work, matches their previous work over there. And everything is perfect. And that's how I got my wall done, because somebody tried to rip me for my trailer and play me. Didn't want to finish the job because I wouldn't give it to him. If he ever sees this, hey man, no hard feelings, I understand. But I've got the trailer still and I got the wall up, and you do not want to know how much it was for me to put the wall up as compared to the prices you were asking for. Yeah, had I had the confidence to try that in the past, I wouldn't have needed him in the first place. And I did it by myself. I didn't have a crew of 2 or 3 guys with me. So anyway, it's starting to piss me off a little bit, but yeah, so we did that. I did that. And we're good. I think you saw the outside when I was walking around out here. Back to the other guy who kept asking me, what you got that for? What did you buy that for? Well, when I pulled up in the big F-250, I think he understood. Haven't heard him ask why I bought it anymore. I think it's pretty self-evident. When it rolls down the street all lit up like a Christmas tree, damn, it looked good. That's the ramp door style too. But yeah, so I don't have a neighbor to come over here and help me do that soffit. That's the only area I've got left. I'll do that in about a week or 2, 3 tops. Once I put the soffit in, the attic fan, wrap it, the exterior will be complete. It will be complete. I gotta still paint the foundation brick on that side. But yeah, it's hot in here too because everything's sealed up so tight. I'm real stickler about sealing shit up. And it is definitely stagnant in here. Hot, dry. So I'm gonna need that attic fan. But hopefully, once that little soffit area is done, we'll go ahead and start tightening these floor joists up. Use my leveler, make sure everything is level. And then we can go ahead and start putting the adhesive down and the flooring and get it laid down from front to back on this side. Yeah, so I'm excited. Gotta call the plumbers in, see what they can do with this cast iron pipe, changing the layout of the bathroom. Electrical, hell, I'll put the little plugs down where I want them. I'll even drill the holes. I'm not wiring anything. I need insured and bonded people to do that type of work. The place burned up, I got somebody I can blame. We have to get down here. Ugh. I got to get down here, hard rake to clean some of the debris, organize. I was going to block fill the block on the inside, but I think I'm going to just put poly, adhesive spray, stick the poly to it, and roll the poly out across the bottom here. And that should keep everything clean. I'm going to put 4 lights down here, 1 in each corner, so that you can hit the switch when you go into the crawl space and it lights the entire thing up. That's something this place has never seen. Won't be running electrical underground under the floor anymore. It will be coming through the attic and coming down through the studs. There's a lot of electrical that was run under the floor joist for some reason. Maybe that's how they used to get down. Maybe that's how they still get down. I don't like the idea of it though. But anyway, that's my second video. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I got a Texas load. We still haven't done much with this. Let me see if I can get you some light. But I've got plans. Can you see it? Yeah. That's my little network cabinet sitting here in my soon-to-be laundry room. Still gotta go and get all of that Ubiquiti switch and Ubiquiti surge stuff, Cat 6 cable, run all that through the top and have Ethernet connections throughout the house. No more lagging on video games and videos, buffering or none of that. And it's fiber optic, so it's pretty fast already, but we're gonna see if we can make it just a little bit better by hardwiring everything. Even the cameras, power over Ethernet. So, yeah, man, that's my video. I don't want to hold you. Put my light back down. And since I'm going out this door, that is make me think of just one last thing. They've got storm doors for this. When it rains, all the elements get on this door, and I don't like that. $1,800 for this setup. So I'm gonna get some storm doors, glass, just like the one you see here. Yeah. This one costs about $380, only because it's got beveled edges inside the glass. I'm not doing that with this one. It's not that important. It'll just be same Larson storm doors, but just glass. Oh my God, look at that. That is a big fucking spider. Jesus. This place is like the forest, man. I just knocked down 2 webs that were right there. And I know it's because of these lights, but I'm gonna have to figure something out because I can't keep dealing with walking in here and arachnophobia is hanging over your head. And anyway, that's my video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a little bit of it off my chest for the guy who was trying to steal my trailer, and for the other guy who was constantly questioning my decisions as if he makes better decisions than I do. And now that I got all that off my chest, I will catch you next time. I'll talk to you.